And first tonight, ladies and gentlemen, there was an SCO meeting, Shanghai Cooperation Organization meeting, which is held in Qingdao in China. The Chinese thought they were too smart. They thought they could get together with the Pakistanis and issue a statement about Balochistan, indirectly trying to blame India for what's going on in Balochistan. What do we have to do with what's going on in Balochistan? What do we have to do with the torture the people of Balochistan are being made to go through? Their freedom movement. Ladies and gentlemen, the Balochis are speaking up for themselves. But these cunning Chinese wanted to give an impression as if India is provoking the situation in Balochistan. And while doing so, they also absolutely refused to make a single mention of Pahalgam. Now, what is this, ladies and gentlemen? The Chinese are such hypocrites. They speak about terrorism, but they will not speak about the terrorism coming from Pakistan, their all-weather friend. And you know what we did, therefore? Our Defense Minister Rajnath Singh went and torpedoed the whole event. He said, I'm not going to sign any joint statement that does not mention Pahalgam. I am just not going to sign it. And for that, we are so proud of our Defense Minister Rajnath Singh for the nationalist position that he took. He just refused to sign the SCO statement. He said, we are not satisfied with the language of the statement. We are not going to agree with this. And ladies and gentlemen, now let me tell you the inside story. The fact of the matter is we wanted our concerns on terrorism to be reflected in that statement. But as Randhir Jaiswal, the spokesperson of the Ministry of External Affairs, said, one particular country would not accept it. Which particular country might have opposed the mention of terrorist incidents in India, of our terror concerns? Is it Pakistan or is it China? China has reportedly blocked India's proposal at the UN Security Council to designate the Lashkar-e-Taiba and the Jaish-e-Mohammed terrorists as global terrorists. So China has a problem with us, it competes with us, it realizes our economy, our growth rates, our purchasing power parity are all going to move ahead of them. So they want terrorism in India to continue. What did we want? We wanted sanctions on this so-called group called the Lashkar-e-Taiba, which tries to use the alliance of the resistance front, which carried out the 2025 Pahalgam attack on the bidding of Pakistan. And China said, no, we don't care. We are not going to include Pahalgam into the joint statement. And here you see at that point of time, Rajnath Singh says that if that is the case, then I'm not going to sign the joint statement at all. Ladies and gentlemen, the same Shanghai Cooperation Organization, which on June 15th immediately sprung into action to condemn Israel's military strikes on Iran, unilaterally put out a statement, does not have similar concerns when our sovereignty is attacked, when our people are attacked, when Indians are killed, when we become victims of terrorism. And therefore, we are forced to put China in its place. I will have a Chinese guest tonight. And the first thing I'll tell the Chinese guest, Victor Gao, who's joining tonight, is this, that China needs to understand we have so much power, so much strength, and so much clout, we can neutralize this kind of a Chinese response very easily, easier than they think. So ladies and gentlemen, tonight a big shout out for our Defense Minister Rajnath Singh, who's done the right thing, the best thing by putting China in its place. It's a big move by the Defense Minister and by the Government of India.